All right. Well, welcome to Cooking with David and Scout. I'm David,
I'm Scout.
and we're cooking. Today we're going to try a little dish. It's sort of an American dish that we call
Hamburgers.
hamburgers. We're going to make them on the stove, and they're already in patties. We've already taken them because we don't have time to make them into patties, in front of a live audience. Normally we wouldn't do that either. We would just get them from the store in patties. But we're not just going to have hamburgers. We're going to have a couple of other things. Scout, you want to tell them, the people, what we're going to have?
We're going to have broccoli and...
Broccoli, and it's in a sack. So you'll see that. And then what else?
And then tater tots.
Also in a sack. So you may think that our work is almost done because all these things are in bags or already in patties, but no, there's so much more to do, and there's so many ways to screw this up, and we're not going to do it this time. Scout, why don't you show how to open the box? How do you do it? What's your procedure? Do you just sort of tear the plastic off?
Yeah, you just sort of...
Ooh, you got a little bit of meat on the cutting board. Okay, it's fine. No, it's fine. You gotta wash my hands. Oh God, that's gross. Oh God. Okay. Okay, so you've got that open, and good. So now what I need to do is I need to take these burger patties, and I need to put them onto the pan, each of them. And what I do is well, you know what I could do is do some salt and pepper on them. And there's some pepper, and then there's some salt down here. I hate this. You know what I hate about this part of it? Is there's always like, well, both sides. How do you do both sides? It's always kind of awkward with this. And I wish we could get pre-peppered and salted ones, but you just can't. So what I do is I take these and what I try to do is I lie them flat on the pan. I've tried setting them down like this and cooking them. They don't cook evenly. Like this part gets like super black, and then the rest of it is raw. So you lay them down flat, and then with the other two, you do exactly the same thing. Will you tie that? It's starting to sag down my butt.
So first you start by...
Now we're working on the potatoes.
Gently ripping the...
Gotta be careful. They're very tender.
It takes a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And
then you really have to. Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, that happens.
It
You know what? That's
happens.
okay. That's okay. Charlie, come over here.
It's okay.
Come on, boy. Come on. Can you eat frozen?
This happens quite a bit. Next, you have to put the tater tots on the pan, but in order for them to taste good, you need to put them one by one, very, very carefully and gently. Just gonna place one by one.
Yeah.
And this step is very important. If you don't do this, then
Isn't
they
this
will
how they
not
do it
come
in
out.
France?
Yes.
Yeah. This is how the French do
That's
it.
how I learned.
And they're always so light and fluffy.
Gentle.
Yeah, when you do it
And
this
you
way.
don't-
Oh, those two are. Oh my God!
Oh.
That was absolutely
I'm
no. That was
sorry.
fine. That was.
It's okay. It moved them
No,
around.
you know what? Cooking isn't about perfection. It's
Yeah.
about feel very much.
Yes.
Sometimes mistakes lead to.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God! That was just spastic.
It's okay.
Oh boy. The next thing to really do is why do they make these instructions for little kids? I think it says 475, but it might say 425.
425.
Yeah, 425. Now comes to what I call the pièce de the legumes, the vegetables. And this vegetable we're choosing is broccoli. Now, I like broccoli. I don't love broccoli. I don't love broccoli at all. Nobody loves broccoli, but it's good for you. You can just eat it because it feels good for you. It's good for your corpuscles. You know what I mean? But the thing with broccoli is, not all broccoli is the same. See this broccoli? That's not the same as that broccoli. Look at this broccoli. Not the same. That's just one thing to know about broccoli. It's not the same. The other thing to know about broccoli is you have to sniff it. You have to give it a big sniff. So we're going to put the broccoli on the cutting board. And the thing is, we don't really need to cut it. But, you know, the thing about cutting things is that it's fun. And we haven't so far cut anything. So Scout, would you back up just a little bit? Now, there are some cutting techniques that they use in France, and then there are some cutting techniques that they use in ancient Japan. Ha! Okay, now it's time to dress the broccoli. The first thing I'd like for you to do is to put on, what do we put on first?
Salt.
Yes, very measured amount of salt. Yep, a fair amount. Let's do pepper as well. A little pepper. Again, not too much, just enough for taste, really. Okay, that's probably enough pepper since we have so much salt already. And then maybe a little lemon juice, just a squirt, maybe sort of just a little touch of that. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. And then the most important part is the olive oil. And the thing about this, it has to really be drizzled on. It has to be very elegant because you don't want to put a lot of this on. Oh my God. And then another one. Oh, Scout! That one's bleeding! It's bleeding!
No.
It's bleeding!
No,
you have to
it's
flip
not.
it!
It's not.
You have to flip it!
So while the burgers are sizzling, I like to take the bun and I like to split it apart. Just like this.
Each bun?
Very gently.
Each bun, one by one?
One by one. Very, very gently. You don't want to
Yes.
rip or anything.
Yes. And then what do you do with them?
You lay them on the plate.
Oh, so they're like ready for the burger.
Yeah, and you want to do this
When
for each
the burger
one,
comes
and
out.
You can set the burger right on the
right
bun.
on
right
the
there.
bun. Right when the burger's ready.
Right when it's ready. And I love doing this.
That's so smart.
And I tell all my friends to do it too because I think it's best.
But people, you know what? Some people have a hard time multitasking.
Yeah, but it's okay. I
thinking ahead.
understand that.
Yeah. It's sort of a nice touch.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And that's what I do every time.
Okay. I'm plating!
Dad, I'm filming.
Damn it, which side is it? All right, you dick! Oh, they're a little burned. Oh no, oh no. I like tater tots. Well, how is it?
It's okay.
Well, this has been another edition of Making Things That Are Easy Look Difficult. Is that the name of the show? I can't remember. Anyway, that's the idea of the show. And this has been one more edition of it. Join us next week as we make Kraft macaroni and cheese and frozen peas.
Bye.